Most people are afraid of spending too much. Almost nobody is afraid of saving too much. We praise frugality and call it discipline, maturity, and financial intelligence. But after years of watching how people live with money, I noticed something uncomfortable. Some lives do not become smaller because of reckless spending. They become smaller because of fear disguised as responsibility. Today, I want to talk about a hidden cost of being too frugal. Frugality can protect you. It can also limit you. So here's a simple question. Are you careful with money because you are strategic or because you are afraid? There is a difference. A healthy relationship with money feels calm and intentional. An unhealthy one feels tight and defensive. Let us look at the hidden cost, starting with emotional cost. When you constantly deny yourself, even when something supports your growth, you train your brain to expect less from life. You shrink your vision, you start thinking certain things are not for someone like you, you tell yourself you do not need them, and you convince yourself it's safer to stay small. And over time, this becomes identity. If you like this video so far, please give it a like and subscribe so I know which content you liked. I have met people who saved diligently for decades. Their net worth grew. Their world did not. They avoided risk, discomfort, and new environments. They confused preservation with progress. When you always choose the safest option, your nervous system starts to see growth as danger. Even reasonable opportunities feel excessive. This is how scarcity becomes personality. Second, the relationship cost. Money tension rarely starts with numbers. It starts with energy. In many couples, one partner is extremely frugal. They question purchases, they monitor spending, they want control. And on the surface, it looks responsible, but underneath, it is often fear. Fear of not having enough, fear of instability, fear of losing what was built. Fear shows up as restriction. Why did you buy that? Do we really need this? We should save more. The other partner does not hear fear. They feel pressure. And over time, generosity fades. Conversation become more cautious. Decisions feel heavy. If money feels tight, the relationship feels tight. Financial strength is not only accumulation, it's also creating safety and openness. Extreme frugality can create a distance without you noticing. Third, the opportunity cost. This is easier to measure but harder to accept. When you are overly frugal, you avoid investing in yourself. You say no to books, courses, school, mentorship, travel, health, and networking. Each one feels like it can wait, but your future is built on experiments. No one builds a bigger life by saving every dollar. They build it by allocating money towards leverage. Saving creates stability and investing creates expansion. If you refuse small investments in yourself, you block the compounding effect of skills and networks. Someone who hesitates to spend a few hundred on education can stay stuck for years. That hesitation can cost tens of thousands in missed income. The real cause is not the money saved, it's the version of yourself you delay. Fourth, clarity versus fear. Healthy frugality comes from intention. You choose not to spend because it's not aligned with your goals. Unhealthy frugality comes from anxiety. You refuse to spend because something might go wrong. The behavior looks similar. Energy is different. One creates space and the other creates constriction. Money needs direction, not panic. When you spend with clarity, you feel grounded. When you refuse everything out of fear, you feel tense. Tension compounds just like money. If you never experience the upside of money, you slowly lose motivation to earn more of it. Why build wealth if you're not allowed to use it in a meaningful ways? Money is not a goal, expansion is. Security matters, emergency funds matter, investments matter, stability matters. But if all you build is security and your life stays contained, protection without growth becomes stagnation. Growth without protection becomes chaos. Maturity is learning to hold both. Instead of asking if something is too expensive, ask if it makes your world bigger or smaller. Will it increase your skills, deepen your relationship, expand your network, raise your earning potential, create leverage? If yes, it may not be consumption, it may be investment. This is not about impulsive spending or chasing status. It's about strategic expansion. Spending to impress drains you, and spending to improve builds you. Growth returns are often invisible at first, and confidence grows quietly. Skills improve slowly, relationships deepen over time. Then the compound effect appears, and income rises, opportunities multiply, and doors open. That is not luck, that is capital used wisely. Extreme frugality reduces short-term risk. Long-term, the bigger risk is on development. If you never test yourself or enter bigger rooms, you will never see your true potential. Years later, you will not ask if you saved enough on small expenses, you will ask if you built a life that felt full. People who only protect money build walls, and people who use money strategically build bridges. Before you automatically say no, pause and ask yourself if it's misaligned with your goals or if you're afraid to expand. Protection is useful in uncertainty. Permanent defense keeps you small. Save intelligently. Invest intentionally. Let your money create both stability and expansion. Wealth is not only the number in your account. Wealth is the size of your role. If you like this video and you want to know how I built my rich life, watch this video.